Alright,
whatever. We're just gonna wing it.
It's fire. Okay.
Alright, both things are going. Alright.
This man's had a sandwich out for like an hour.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat this now.
Yeah, you better not.
Alright. This is Raymond from Post Television. We're here with Do Not Air. Do you guys want to say what your name is and what you do in the band?
Sure. I'm Nahuel Gallardo. I play bass, and that's all I do.
My name is Axel Bruni, and I play guitar and I sing.
Alright, fire.
Try to sing.
How did you guys meet, and how did you start the band?
Damn, I don't remember that.
I was friends with his brother. For like 8th grade, we played Minecraft. Like,
Yeah.
I played that shit in my bathroom for like hours on end with his brother. And then I met up with him in high school. Like, I met him in real life. And I didn't fuck with this kid until like way after high school.
Yeah, that's true. I used to just like.
Yeah, he was just my friend's little brother.
Yeah, pretty much. I would play baseball and shit, and he would come over and just roast me. And I'm like, fuck this guy. Axel's an asshole.
Yeah, I would roast him.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 21 now, about to turn 22. He's like a couple years older.
And
Yeah, I'm 23.
You're 23?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for sure. And how did you start Do Not Air?
How did I start doing that air? I started it with this dude, my main man at the time, Julio. It was originally called Serrated Peak, and it was me and him on guitar and him on vocals, and we played to a backing track. Like, we didn't have a band, so I would make all my shit in FL Studio, and then like we'd play it on speakers at these venues, and it sounded awful. It was terrible. But that was like the first incarnation of Do Not Air. And then he went to New York, and I'm like, bro, I still want to make music, and like, I can't sing. I was like, my fucking voice sucks, but like, I listened to The Strokes once. I'm like, this guy's not that good. So,
Wait, he was singing?
Yeah, he was singing.
Oh, okay.
Like, my friend Julio was singing, and then he went to New York, so I needed a singer, and I couldn't find anyone, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Wait, how old were you at the time?
This was like 2018. I was probably like 18, 19.
Okay. Was this like your first band, or had you had a band before that?
No. It was my first band, and I didn't have a band. And my friend Kevin, he introduced me to you through IG.
Kevin?
Yeah, that Bastrolux.
Wait, the dude that makes the clothes and
Kevin
he
Gold?
draws on pants and stuff?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you introduce me to you? Like,
he was like, yo, you should hit this guy up to help you with your music, because all I had was electronic shit.
oh, wait,
And
like for any specific reason, or like?
He just knew about you guys, and he's like, you should hit this kid up. And then I sent you Polaroid Pincher.
Oh yeah.
And you were like,
dude,
yo,
that sounds fucking sick.
Like, this is
Yeah.
fine. Like, and
That
then,
shit has lasted like 4 years. Like, we're still playing
We're still
that.
playing.
Yeah.
Wait, like the iteration of Do Not Air that was like you, me, Julian, and John. That was just the second version of Do Not Air.
That was technically the first. Like, that was the first that was actually named Do Not Air.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the other one? What was it called before?
Serrated Peak.
Okay, how did you come up with Serrated Peak, and how did you come up with Do Not Air, like, as names?
I didn't come up with Serrated Peak. Julio came up with Serrated Peak. I always hated that name.
For real?
Yeah, I always thought it was like really edgy, and it is. It's like.
Wait, but
Yeah.
how did he come up with that one then?
I have no idea.
Okay.
He said. I remember he said it sounded like a place, like a mountain or something. Yeah.
Wait, but okay, how did you come up with Do Not Air then?
Do Not Air was originally gonna be an album name, like a concept album name for this like short story idea I made, where like a guy's on a game show, and he wins the game show, and he has to choose between door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. He chooses door number 2. That shit opens, and it's like a wormhole that's sucking everything in, and it's like constantly changing from like different realities, and all of those are like uninhabitable by human life. And the protagonist of the story, like the winner of the game show, he gets sucked into the only habitable one, and like he meets all sorts of characters and stuff. He meets all sorts of characters and shit, and one of them is the Polaroid Pincher. Like, he meets this dog that got punished for like going against whatever dictator he is.
Wait, cause Pinscher is a type of dog.
Yeah.
So
Pinscher's a
that's
dog,
what it
and
is.
like so basically he gets punished, and like half his torso gets cut off, and he gets put on like a stick, and the stick is like this machinery that attaches to his retinas, and every time he barks, he takes a picture, and it comes at the bottom of his body, and like. Yeah, and it's like just like one of the characters that he meets, and eventually it's like, do not air is like, don't air that episode of the game show.
Wait, so okay, the game show thing was like the concept for the whole album,
Yeah, basically.
and Polaroid Pinscher was gonna be one of the songs in that album.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Was there other songs, like?
No, that's the only one I wrote about that.
Oh,
Like
okay.
literally the only song on that whole concept is Polaroid Pinscher, and then I'm like, fuck it, that sounds cool as a band name, so I did that.
Oh, okay. Wait, right after the iteration of Do Not Air, that was you, me, Julian, and John. Was there another one before what it is now, or like?
No, that was the first iteration of Do Not Air. It was you, Julian, and John.
Wait, and then, but like after, is that what it is now, or was there like other people you played with?
Yeah, no, he just like I remember he hit me up because I was teaching him theory at my house, because he would hang out with my brother, and then I would just like teach him basic like jazz theory and shit, and then he's like, you should join my band, and so I played with him for like one rehearsal, and then he never hit me up again. I'm like, okay.
For like how long?
Like months, and then he was like doing something else with someone else, and then eventually, you know, he hit me back up, and then that's when we first had me, Julio, you, and
Wait, the same Julio that went to New York?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kid. Yeah, he came back to New York, and
he came back, yeah, from New York.
from New York. He came back from New York. No, but before that, we had our drummer, Luke Braun.
Oh yeah.
Luke Braun was our drummer for a bit.
Theo's sibling, who
Yeah, what's
I
he
was
in?
in like jazz with Theo.
Is Theo in anything?
He's in. It's a good question. I don't know. I guess he played with like Fin Fang Foom and those people.
Wait, you knew
It's
that
like
kid from school?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
played jazz in
Oh, what school did you go to?
Beach High.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they all were like our, you know,
Did you go
predecessors.
to Beach High too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Luke Braun was our drummer for a bit, and then we kind of parted ways. And then we're like, fuck, we need a drummer. And then Julio came back from New York, and I'm like, yo, you want to drum for us? Because he had been practicing drums over there. So I think before you joined the band, it was me, Julio, and John Kurt for a while. And like that like lasted like one rehearsal.
For real?
Yeah.
Wait, but why though?
I think John like got a girlfriend or something.
That's funny. Wait,
Yeah.
okay, so how did you learn theory? Like from school?
Oh, I straight up like didn't know theory, but then I like I just started playing in bands before I knew anything, and then I like rigorously like for like a couple years did jazz theory, and I did like AP theory in school and shit like that. So I forgot most of it now, but I used to know like my plagal cadences and all my Bach chorales and shit.
But all that you learned in school, or like you learned it
Oh
by
yeah,
yourself?
school.
Oh, okay.
I had a really good teacher.
What other bands had you been in before like you started learning all the theory stuff?
I was in all like the school jazz combo and rock ensemble and like a couple homie bands, you know.
Okay. And then how did all right, after you met Noel, like how did you form the like iteration of Do Not Air that it is now? Like how'd you meet what's the drummer's name?
Dylan.
Dylan? Okay,
Yeah.
how'd you meet Dylan and
So once Julio left the band, due to unforeseen circumstances, we were out a drummer, and Dylan had seen us play at this show in like Doral, Artapalooza. You know that kid Manuel Taco Face?
I think I've heard of him. but
He's
I'm
like
not sure.
curly hair.
Is he the dude that DMs
glasses.
everybody like a bunch of paragraphs about like, how
Yes,
he's
that
sending?
kid. Yeah.
Yo, that's
You
so
come to
funny.
my show, please.
He recently sent me another paragraph where he's making another show. And like, dude, it's crazy because like he spams everybody.
Mhm.
Like I've heard at least like 10 to 15 different people
Yeah.
be like, yo, I got the same exact message, like to the T, word by word. And
That just makes me
everything.
not want to
fucking
go.
funny.
Like if I get a message, I'm not gonna. Even if it's cool, like just out of spite, I'm not going.
Wait, okay.
And
so
he
you were-
almost didn't pay us at that gig either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Oh, I've heard someone say that he has this, like a weird thing about like not paying
Yeah,
people or
no,
something.
yeah, he fucking that shit was packed, and I think it was like 10, 15 at the door, and like that shit was packed with so many people, and then like at the end of the day, like nobody got paid, but we weren't used to getting paid.
Yeah, we thought that was normal.
Yeah, we're like,
funny.
cool.
Yeah.
Play music for free. And then Josh from Creature Cage, he was like, fuck that shit. And he messaged him. He's like, yo, what's up? Like, fucking mob boss type shit.
I think I remember him telling me something about that. Like, him talking about, like, Josh talked to me about that at some point. How long ago was that?
Like
This is like 2019.
Yeah, 2 years ago or 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually won like the last gigs of that iteration of Do Not Air.
Yeah.
Wait, which was...
It was Julio, him, Nawal, and
Our
me,
keyboardist Matt.
and our keyboardist Matt Miami.
Okay. And what happened to Matt?
He's like in college.
Yeah, he went to college in New
school.
World Order or something.
Some,
I don't know. Some
shit.
shit.
some cult. Yeah.
That's funny.
And
Okay.
yeah, and then like that's the show where I met Dylan. Like he was like, dude, you guys are the best band ever in the world, man. Like I love you guys.
For real, like that?
No. He was like, you guys are cool. And then
Yeah, because he was playing there too, right?
yeah, he was playing there with
10 days.
10 Days, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like his backing band.
Oh, like the rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's the dude that's making like Shafa Town now?
Yeah, Chop It Down and all that shit, yeah. And fucking yeah, so like once Julio left the band, I just DM'd Dylan. I'm like, yo, you want to be in Do Not Air? And like,
Wait, because you knew he was a drummer already?
right.
Oh, okay.
And I
okay.
saw on his Instagram like he was like crazy as fuck. So
Wait,
I'm
when
like,
he played with 10 Days, he played like drums?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
okay,
just
okay.
like the backing band for like a bit. It wasn't like a steady thing. At least I don't think.
Wait, because 10 Days, like, he raps with a band, like, backing?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
At the
At
time
that
he did.
time, I guess he did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I hit him up and he's like, fuck yeah. So me, Noel, and Matt Miami went all the way to Doral for like first rehearsal
Wait, where'd you guys rehearse?
at Dylan's house.
At Dylan's
That's-
crib.
He
that's
lived in Doral at the time?
Wait, is it Doral? It's
Cutler Bay,
Cutler
Cutler
Bay.
Bay.
Oh, okay.
Some shit. And yeah, we went all the way over there. It was pretty good. Like I was like really surprised. And
Yeah, because at the time we had been playing for a while, but Julio, as like he was a cool person, but as a drummer he wasn't practicing as much as like we wanted. And then Dylan, he had like a steady rigament, like he had a thing about him.
yeah.
So like our sounds was very like sparse. Like we had sections where we would like fall apart. Then with Dylan's we just like compressed. And,
That
like,
was fire.
we
No,
focused.
yeah. From the time that I saw you guys play at the Fern House show, like I could tell, like, all right, I could feel that just from like that iteration of Do Not Air to like the last time that I heard Do Not Air, which at that point was maybe like a year before or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, completely different.
Yeah.
Like literally, like I was like, yo, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like, cause at that point I was like, dude, you guys are good as fuck now. Like, no offense to like before, but it's just like, damn. It was
No,
really,
no,
like,
none take
I was
it.
like, yo,
I
like,
believe
this
you.
is fucking fire, and I was like, that's crazy.
No, yeah, no. With Julio, it was like very like. I remember we played at the 777 mall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
like,
when and for what?
777.
what
That was
it
like our
was.
first gig. It was
I-
like
Yeah, there's the flyers out there somewhere, but like
Yeah.
it was.
Who'd you play with?
Fuck, I don't know.
That's
Or
a
do you
good-ass
remember like
question.
what year was it?
It was like 2019.
2019-ish. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And we played that show, and fucking Edward James was in our band.
Oh yeah, Edward James was in it.
That's-
Like we
that's
were,
what?
he
Like,
was
what
gonna
he
be our
playing?
keyboardist, and then
Jesus.
The day of the gig, like we're about to go on in like 30 minutes, and Edward James hasn't pulled up. And then we get a FaceTime. He's
No,
like doing.
I called him.
Oh yeah, you.
I called him, and I called him. I'm like, I video chat him, and it's ringing, and he finally picks up, and he's like in the middle of like some fucking like cornfield.
What?
Like, yo, what's up, dude? Like, how are you? And I'm like, yo, we're about to go on. Where are you, Edward? And he's like, that was today. And
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
I'm like, yes, dude, we
Wait,
rehearsed.
but you guys had
for this."
rehearsed with him and
Yeah,
everything?
we rehearsed
Yeah,
with him, and
we
I'm
were
like,
how many times?
once.
Yeah.
And it was
Okay.
like, it was like okay, and then we're like, bruh, like, today was the day. Like, we literally like, we're like, I think we
Jesus.
rehearsed like 2 days before, so it was like super obvious. Like, and then yeah, and then he just didn't show up, so it was just me, Nawal, and Julio, and it was like probably the worst show.
Worst show I've
we-
ever played in my life.
It was
Yeah, for
so
real?
bad.
Dead ass. Yeah.
I think Bronto.
Uh-huh.
After the show, I think it was him. He told us, you guys were cool, but like you need to rehearse more.
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
Ah, shit.
Put a picture of us. We could still talk.
So then, like,
Can we use your phone?
You want to use my camcorder?
Uh,
Because it's like way easier to set up, and I don't think I have that much space on my phone either.
for real? Hold on, I just feel like it'll be too inconsistent with the video.
Oh,
so.
true.
how long was it so far?
14 minutes and 53
It's gonna
seconds.
be a whole podcast.
Damn, yeah. Yo, it's kind of fire though, so I'm like, fuck it is.
I prefer the long term shit, like the
Yeah.
long form.
Alright, I'm gonna delete like some apps or some shit, whatever. Fuck you, Shazam.
Shazam's broken. That shit never works for me.
I don't even know what else I could delete. Fuck, bro, all the fucking cryptos are going. Fuck it.
All the cryptos are going crazy.
I'm gonna delete all of
They're
them.
going crazy down. I'm fucking broke.
Alright, I'm gonna delete one, right?
I'm down like so much money right now.
Yo, I had to pull out.
You pulled
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, completely.
Damn.
But I was also like broke at the time. Like I actually needed money right now.
I get you. Yeah,
I don't even know what the
I
fuck's up with
oh,
these.
bruh. I bought in at Litecoin at 140. Now it's at 130. I'm so fucked. And now I can't pull out. I don't have the guts.
Now you just have to wait.
Yeah, now I just have to wait.
Damn, wait, let me see
Just
what
let-
the code looks on
Check it,
here.
check it,
That
it's
shit's
the worst.
It's
Ah,
dead?
I gotta
Fuck, bro.
delete the app, bro.
Yo, anybody got a phone with storage?
Does yours have any?
Sure. I got.
You got storage? How much storage you got?
Let me check. You have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an SD card, so I have like a lot of storage. I'm just not sure how much.
If it has like at least 2 gigs. Like 2 gigs got me the 15 minutes, I think.
I have a 52 out of 128 gigabytes used.
Okay, yeah, that's.
Okay, yeah,
that's
yeah.
enough.
Okay, how do I take off that?
I don't know.
There, whatever. So the audio still going?
Yeah.
Can you still hear everything good?
Yeah.
We better talk mad shit about everyone in the scene.
No.
We already outed Manuel Taco Face. Who's next?
You're probably gonna actually get the end of it.
Yo, honestly, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. It's not annoying, bro. Like, I do listen to this. Look, I'm sorry. Just reevaluate the way you hit people up. Just as simple as that. Nothing against you. Those events look nice and all, but
Oh my god.
okay. Fuck, bro.
That's good.
If it stops again, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Let's do like the.
What was the last thing? Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
We're talking about Edward James.
Oh yeah, Edward James.
Wait, okay, but
So the show at the 777 Mall.
Okay, yeah, you guys were supposed to play with Edward,
Yeah.
but you had FaceTimed him. He was like in a cornfield,
Yeah, he was in a cornfield.
and we were trying to figure out also like when was that show and like if you guys like who you guys played with.
Yeah, it
Oh
was-
wait, no, that Bronto had said something. To
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Bronto had said he said you guys are cool, but you need to rehearse more.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, shut up.
He was like,
but now, like
we
then
knew
I
he was right.
then I watched the video and I'm like, oh.
Wait, dude, actually, okay, was there a green screen behind you guys while you were playing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, that
and,
was
and Rat
dude,
Bastard was filming.
Dude, that was a show. It was like, okay, I remember that show because it was a fucking bug, do pooch,
Oh,
do
wow.
not air, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
damn.
and one or two other bands. But I just remember that because like like we played, and yeah, I just remember it was those 3 bands for sure. And then there was like maybe one other person.
And all the other bands were like, damn, those guys sucked.
Yeah, like I
Dude,
watched.
I remember I probably said the same thing to you at the time.
Yeah,
I think.
probably,
bet,
dude.
yeah.
I wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, that show we met Matt Miami,
Which is the
The
guy that played
keyboardist.
keyboard.
the keyboardist.
okay,
Yeah, and I was like,
Shout out Matt Miami.
I was like, yo, you play keys, and he's like,
Is that Matt Miami?
Matt
Matt
well now it's Matt underscore
Oh, yeah,
Miami,
he got
2
hacked.
underscores because he got hacked.
Oh.
He got like a Cash App hack.
Yeah.
Just a funny thing. Did you see how Alex got
Yes,
hacked like that?
dude,
It was so
that
funny
shit
'cause there was the whole
convinced-
video.
I was like, how does that happen? He's like, yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much for fucking giving me
was
this
so
money.
funny.
I believed it. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, because he took a whole video. Like, I was like, what the
What?
fuck? That was funny as fuck, though.
But yeah, so we met Matt Miami and we needed a place to rehearse, and like, you know, the stars just aligned there, and like
yeah, everything was
we
just
had a
perfect.
place to rehearse. We had a place. We had a keyboardist. Like
Wait, but that wasn't with Dylan yet, right?
that wasn't with Dylan yet.
Okay.
So
that was with Julio on drums.
yeah, that was like
Yeah.
the first show we did with Julio on
Okay.
drums.
And then okay, so do you guys know how like Dylan learned to play drums or?
He's been playing since he was like a jet, like 12. I
Yeah.
think, something like that.
I haven't asked him, but
yeah.
Oh.
he seems like self-taught.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's definitely self-taught, I think. Pretty sure.
Before you guys met him, do you know if he had been in any other bands or?
Oh, I think, yeah, like the backing band stuff that he did, but other than that, I
Uh-huh.
don't think so, no.
Oh, okay. All right. And so, wait, okay, what was the first show of you guys with the iteration of Do Not Air that it is now?
It was post-pandemic, but we were rehearsing
Oh,
during the pandemic.
yeah. Like I have rehearsal
Or I guess there's
footage.
no post-pandemic,
Yeah.
but like, you know, when things when things
When
opened
shit
up.
got, like,
When
calmer.
shows started like happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have footage of us rehearsing, and we all have masks on. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why?
Wait, at what
do we-
time? At what point in time was that? Like what month of?
Oh, I have no idea.
Like
But,
early 2020, middle 2020.
probably
What was
middle
it?
2020. That would
Yeah.
make the most sense.
Okay. fair.
And then our first show ever with Dylan was at Stagecoach.
Because those are the first shows opening up because
Yeah.
there's no
Because
real
it was
venues.
outdoors and
Okay.
like no one really
How long was your
cared.
guys set? Like 3 songs, 4 songs.
We honestly extended the fuck out of it.
For real?
Yeah.
I forget.
What did Fang Daddy say about that?
Nothing. You
And,
vibed.
Okay,
he
fire.
he thought we were good, but it's like we started off really, really bad because we
Uh-huh.
forgot like what playing live was like. You could play in your room all day,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's normal. And then you go out live, and you're like, you'd forget how your muscle memory works.
Yeah.
And then when we caught our groove towards like the last 3/4, we just extended that for like a half hour.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so it was the Stagecoach was the first show, and then what was the next show after that? Was that the Las Rosas one? I saw a video of the Las Rosas one, and I was like, yo, this like that video was fucking sick.
No, it was definitely not that.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think the show after that was the Gold Dust Pool,
Oh,
which we ended up playing at
At
Stagecoach
Stagecoach,
again.
yeah.
So our second,
That's
we
funny.
only had 2
Yeah.
shows at Stagecoach.
Damn,
And
that's funny.
yeah, then after that, I don't know. After that, it's a blur.
We did like
I
warehouse
don't remember.
gigs.
Wait, okay, all right. Like we talked about the whole what is it called, Gold Dust?
You're right. Yeah.
Okay, well, also in general, I don't know exactly what happened. So like, what happened at Gold Dust? Like,
Well, basically, the lovely owner of Gold Dust.
Wait, also, I guess,
Selena
like,
Gold Dust.
well, okay. Also, so Gold Dust is a hotel, and what they're doing shows like in front of the pool.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And they were doing them. They were starting to do them a lot. So I hit him up, and I'm like, "Yo, would you be down to have like a punk / like alt rock show at your place at like 8 p.m. to like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. around there?"
Mhm.
It was like way later. I said like some shit like 12, 1 a.m. Like it was, and like they took so long to get back to us, and then like it was such a process to get her to like say yes, and she finally caved in, and she asked us like, is it over 21? And I'm like, no, it's all ages, and I told her it was like alt rock, punk rock, so it's gonna be loud.
Mhm.
It was all this shit, and then like the day of the show, she asked me, she DM'd me, she's like, is it gonna be really loud? And like I sent that to the group chat, and they all fucking laughed. Like, of course it's gonna be fucking loud.
It's a rock concert.
And
what
then-
the fuck?
And then yeah, like we were chilling for a while. Like Bruvy played, and like after Bruvy played, the owner of the place was like tripping. She was like, "This is too loud. This is too loud. Like I can't have this. I can't have." Like she was tweaking bad.
Yeah,
And,
we're
like,
like,
then-
damn, that wasn't that loud.
Yeah.
It's like-
And then the next band went, and then Creature Cage went, and then she stopped Creature
yeah,
Cage.
Creature
from
Cage,
playing.
she cut that shit
She-
right
she-
off.
What, like first song in?
Like 2-3 songs in, she came up to me. She's like, "This has to stop. Like if they don't turn down, this has to stop." Like Ember, like she was like jittery, like she was.
And
cracked
everyone
out.
was like having a great time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then she was just like there, like tripping out.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what happened?
She basically
yeah,
just told
she's-
us to stop, like pack our shit and leave,
Mhm.
and then I was like, "Yo, what if we hit up Fang?" And I'm like, "Does anyone have his number?" And I'm like going around asking random ass people, like, "Do you have his number? Do you have his number?" And like one kid said, like, "Yeah."
Wait, who was it?
Fuck,
Oh,
I
it was
forget.
that
Is
yeah.
this kid? It's this kid. I forget his name. But fuck, like
He was
shout
like-
out that boy.
Yeah, shout out that guy.
And then I call
Whatever his
Fang and I'm
name
like,
is.
"Yo, Fang, can like I have like 100 fucking something people here, like they want to fucking see a show, like we got kicked out, can we go to your venue?" And he's like
Can we go to your
go to your fucking venue, like
It's like-
outside on the dirt.
Yeah.
And he's like he's like I don't know, man, like I'm kind of busy right now, like I'm doing some stuff, like I forgot what he was doing. He's like, Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know. And
He was with his family or some shit.
And then I was like, I was like, I'll pay you. And he's like, I was like, I'll pay you. And he's like, hold up. And then he calls me back. He's like, yeah, you guys can come. And then we.
Wait,
and
how
we
much did you pay him?
I gave him like 200.
Oh, okay,
Because
that sounds like
Yeah.
very reasonable.
Yeah.
We were gonna give like what we were gonna give to Selena for their part in being the venue.
Uh-huh.
We didn't give them because
Yeah, because she
they
kicked us out.
she pulled
Like,
the
you
rug
didn't
out.
pay her,
on us.
like,
I didn't pay her
Yeah,
anything.
okay.
Because
like-
realistically,
And like, did she
Yeah.
care or like, did she say anything
No,
about
she wasn't that salty about it. No.
Okay.
yeah, she knows if you
Thankfully.
cancel the show halfway, then
Yeah, it's like, why am I gonna pay you?
it? Yeah.
And then
not even halfway, like right at the start, basically.
Yeah, we ended up paying Fang pretty close to what we were gonna pay her. So like Fang came out on
Mhm.
top.
I think we just end up paying the bands more.
Yeah.
Wait, were people paying to go to the
To
show
go-
at the hotel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I forget how much it was.
So did you use that money to pay like
pay
Fang
Fang.
Daddy and then
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bands?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh,
Fire,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think we were like we paid the bands more than we've gotten paid since.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Damn.
realistically,
That's fire.
It was a good
we
night.
just balled out. We're like everyone deserves something.
That's sick. Okay, and then all right. What was the next show after that? Was that the Las Rosas thing?
No, it's all a blur, honestly.
Okay.
After that, like, I don't fucking
Bro, we
know.
did like a warehouse gig. That was
Yeah, we
lit.
did a warehouse gig at this place called Super Solid Stationery
Yeah,
by a man called Yaprak Asimov.
Wait,
And,
called
uh,
what?
Yaprak.
His name is
Asimov.
Yaprak Asimov.
Is that the Miramar thing or that? Or
Yeah,
that's
it was at
something
Yeah,
the,
it's
that
Miramar.
Miramar show.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
And, like, that show was crazy
Wait,
because,
was
like...
that the show that real people in headphones?
Yeah,
played?
yeah, real people in
yeah,
headphone
okay.
play. That... The day before that show, the owner of the venue got like so much flack for like some shit he did back in the day, and like thankfully it didn't affect the show at all. But like there was just so much drama, and then like a few days later, like a few shows after that, that venue got shut down, and then the drip started from that. Remember the drip?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that shit got shut down.
Okay.
Venues are shutting down left and right, dude.
All right. And what was the last show that you played?
Most recently, we did
Underground
Coffee House.
Oh, with who?
Yeah. It's coffee house.
You've never
in-
been there?
No, I've been there, but with who? Like, who
Oh,
do you guys
oh,
play
who?
with?
Okay.
Glass
Orange
body?
or body?
Glass orange.
Oh,
Glass
okay.
orange, and this band called the Plastic Eyes, Plastic Eyeballs, Plastic Eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did some cool Strokes covers.
Fire. That was it? Just those three bands?
Yeah, there's just
Yeah.
3 bands.
No. Alright, fire. Okay.
Before that, it was a really good show. It was-
Yeah, it was a good ass show.
Before that, though, we had our fire show.
Which one?
Maybe my favorite one so far. It was us, you guys, the Ruffins.
Oh, at the house.
Yeah,
at the
the
house
show?
Yeah,
Ruffins.
That one was
Graves.
actually really good, yeah.
Yeah, the
Sure.
headphone. I'm blanking, but like
Yeah.
that was a
Right.
balling
That
ass
was a good
show.
ass show.
Yeah.
Can't
The
think-
strobe lights.
Wait, okay. Headphone, Graves, Ruffins, Do Not Air. Is that it, or is there someone else?
I think there was like one person before us.
Oh, Grave. I think his name was just Grave. The
Well,
guy.
yeah, I already
the-
said Graves. Yeah.
No, the solo guy.
Grave Castle.
Grave Castle. Yeah,
Oh,
him.
yeah.
He was the first guy.
Oh, what's this dude's name? Jake, I want to say.
I think it's Jake. Yeah.
Jake that used to be in Ghost Flower.
Yeah.
You guys remember Ghost Flower?
No.
No.
Dude, Ghost Flower is amazing. Well, Ghost Flower is amazing, but I don't know what they're doing now. But Ghost Flower is amazing.
Fair.
But okay, all right. So now that we're caught up, what would you say are some of your favorite bands that like describe your taste in music,
Oh,
or
okay.
like what the kind of music you play as well? I guess.
You first.
As far as the music I play, Axel writes the music, so I play his music, but I put like my own
Yeah. No. 100%.
understanding on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mostly practice like not rock, I
Okay.
practice like electronic shit with like bass, so, like
Lots of jazz, right?
jazz.
Okay,
like,
but what are like
the
some of your favorite
Grimes,
bands?
I guess.
Like so.
Oh,
your
System.
favorite bands. I
Like
play a
your
lot of
per-
System of a Down.
Yeah.
For
type-
real?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So anything that is really like impactful, like emotionally, I'll play that. I don't differentiate genre that much.
I
Yeah.
feel you.
So,
So like
like-
just like personally, like your favorite bands that you love like the most, like
Oh, of all time?
to listen to, like, yeah.
Damn, I'm not a huge bands guy anymore. I
Really?
like Bjork,
Okay.
a lot. I'm listening to a fuck ton of Bjork. I like
Are you
Ghetto
going to your
Boys.
concert?
I'm trying to sneak in.
For real?
Can you help us sneak in? I think we're all gonna sneak in.
For real? Are you guys actually trying to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. Like, it's worth a shot.
Because the tickets are super expensive,
They're
right? They're like
Exactly,
100
yeah.
and some shit.
They're $400.
$400?
Yeah.
Dog, I swear.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, what else? Bjork.
Bjork, Weather Report, a lot of Weather Report.
Never heard of it.
McCoy Tyner and
Never heard of it.
Wayne Shorter. Just
Are those like individual artists? Like they're not.
yeah, but like they all have groups. Like they all intermingle.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I feel
Like
you.
these, like McCoy Tyner was in like John Coltrane's band. Wayne Shorter
Okay.
was in Miles Davis's band. They all have like
And that's like those are like your favorite like people that you listen to.
yeah, I guess. I mean, other than hip hop, like I'm a huge hip hop guy.
Like okay, what
That's
do you listen to?
Like my main influence in terms of creating bassline is 808s. You know, like
Okay.
like what would bang in like a fire like a Baby Keem song or some shit like that.
Baby Keys.
Baby Keem, isn't that?
Yeah, he's like Kendrick's cousin.
He's Kendrick Lamar's
Oh,
cousin.
for real?
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
So some shit like that, or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, Axel, what do you?
For me, fuck, dude, I can't.
Mars Volta.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, I can't not say that. Like you can hear it very clearly.
yeah, Black Midi.
Black Midi, yes, Black
Wait,
Midi.
okay. How recently did you
fire.
start listening to Black Midi?
Like 2-3 years ago, my friend Eric, he put me on.
Eric
Snow, yeah.
the kid that we jammed
Yeah.
with at one time,
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
he moved somewhere else and is
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
a bunch of like, crazy shit.
Yeah, he fucking he's a
He showed you
fucking-
Black Midi? What did he show you?
He showed me the album with near
Schlagenheim?
Schlagenheim, yeah.
Dude, amazing fucking album.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
And yeah, I was
But
like,
which
bro,
song?
this is
Which
my
song?
shit. My favorite's near, I think it's Detroit, Michigan. I think that's
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
initial.
At the end
Yeah.
sounds like fucking a
Yeah,
computer glitching. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. It's a pedal. I saw it live. Like I saw
Oh,
a
damn.
live video, and it's like he just presses it, and like it just does the noise
that's
for
crazy.
him.
Dude, his Rickenbacker is fucking sick.
Yeah. Black Midi, Mr. Bungle, like anything Mike Patton
course.
does.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Wait,
Mike Patton.
who's that?
It's
like Faith No More.
yeah, he's in his band called he was in, that's where he like first came to popularity, I think. I'm
I
not
don't know
sure.
who that is.
Faith No More, Mr. Bungle. He has a band called Tomahawk. He does like opera music, Italian
The
opera
fuck?
music. He fucking
Yeah.
did the voices for some of the zombies in Left 4 Dead, and he was
Dude, I think you showed me like YouTube videos of this guy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the day that you showed us like Mars Volta, you were
Yeah,
showing
yeah.
us that guy
For
as well,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
funny.
and like he did the voices for
yeah.
like the monsters in I Am Legend.
For
with-
real?
With Will Smith, like he's super fucking versatile. Like
That's
that dude's
crazy.
crazy. Definitely like.
Oh,
He was on
Turnstile.
Sábado Gigante. You showed us
Yeah,
that video.
he was on TV. He said he fucking goes up to Don Francisco and he's like
Something
he's like
Don Corleone.
Corleone and he kisses his fucking hand and everyone in Chile like fucks with that dude because
Yes.
back in the day when like communism was a big thing in Chile, like American music wasn't allowed in there from
Is
the
he from
West.
Chile?
No, they're just
Oh.
American. But one of the first bands that played in Chile was Faith No More. So like it's like a historical band in Chile. So like everyone in
Yeah, I
Chile
remember you telling me
knows.
that.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And
What
South
the fuck?
America is huge on rock and heavy metal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like if you want to tour rock and
fuck
heavy
with that
metal,
shit.
go to Argentina, Chile,
Yeah, yeah.
Uruguay. Like, that shit is still big there.
But yeah, I guess those are.
Turnstile as well.
And I've been listening to a lot of fucking. I don't even know what it's called. Ginny, what do you call like Rapallo and shit? Like what kind of music is that?
What is it? Wait, what's that called? Rupalo?
Yeah, like it's like this. It's this
It's like
fucking dude
hyper
from.
pop, but
I
it's
don't want to
it's
say
not.
hyper pop.
It's
no.
more hip hop.
Huh? Nod music. Yeah, it's like naughty music. Like it's just like music like you go naughty to. It's like
It's like mumble rap, but like if mumble rap took place in 2010, like
What?
forums
dude, it's
on the
so
internet.
good. Like it's so good.
Like,
Like
what's it called? Like
the guy's name is Rapallo. He goes under Rapallo
Rapallo?
and Bootleg Baby. He's this dude from.
Like-
Yeah, he's Bootleg Baby. He's this dude from New Zealand, and he has these fucking amazing ass songs, dude. Like I'm telling you, that shit's so good.
Yeah, very
else?
old school internet forum type music. Like
fucking any sound. Fucking that kid over there, Junie. Like he put me on all that shit. Like that kid. That's so disrespectful. That man over there. That man over there put me on so much.
That's so
Fucking Rapallo, like David Shoddy and Youngster Jack, like those, like I really think those dudes are like the future of music, like 100%. It's so crazy
That's
what
so
they
funny.
do, dude. But it's all electronic, but like it goes into the inspiration for sure. Like
I can't listen to it for more than like 10 minutes, but
Yeah.
Dude,
I enjoy it.
that
But it's
shit
like
fire.
Rapallo and Bootleg
overly
Baby.
stimulating.
Like, look that shit up, bro. Bootleg Baby Naughty, Noddy. Like, that's the best rap. That's the best fucking rap song in the world. I'm telling you.
Alright, fuck it, I'll listen to it.
What else? Fuck, man. Yeah, there's just so much shit in there.
Yeah, just a lot of random
A
stuff.
lot of crazy shit. Yeah.
We show each other like the most random like single songs, and then
Yeah.
we like that's one thing for a week. That's
Yeah.
all we're on, and then
Yeah.
we forget
Yeah.
about it.
Manu Chao.
Manu Chao, a lot of Manu Chao.
Chao.
Manu Chao is the.
I
Is
think
that the Cuban guy?
no, he's like French.
He's like French, Spanish.
French, Spanish.
The album covers are like. They're like reggae colored albums
Yes,
or something.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yeah.
Dude, I think I listened to that shit at work.
Yeah.
Like the YouTube algorithm has
Yeah,
given
yeah.
me a lot of that
Yeah.
for some reason.
That's great for it.
Oh, there's this Japanese band called Midori.
Midori.
Midori, yeah.
Never heard of it.
They're from like 2004 or 5, I think, and they got some crazy. I showed you. It's like the one with the Japanese girl. It's like some anime album cover.
Oh,
She's
okay.
like-
Yeah, I do remember you
yeah,
showing us.
that shit's awesome. Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro.
Alright, fire. Okay, alright. I think I'll wrap it up. I'll just like ask like 3 last questions, I guess.
Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
what is your favorite show that you guys have played with this iteration of Do Not Air?
You know, to be honest, I said that house one, but the one right before it, where it was like
The Warehouse.
warehouse
At the Drip.
The Drip?
At the Drip, yeah.
Who'd you guys play with?
With Headphone and
and
Corazon
Corazon Rabioso. Corazon Rabioso, second best band in Miami.
Oh, dude, actually, I didn't go
Behind
to that,
us.
but I remember,
Chill.
I remember knowing about that show, and also like, I think that was, dude, funny enough, that was Hazel's first time like going to that show, and she was like, "Yo, I've never heard Do Not Air before," and now they're like literally one of my favorite bands. And I was like, "That's so funny." Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember why I didn't go. I think
That
like,
that show
some
was
work
crazy because
related.
the sound guy that was gonna do the sound, like he quit like an hour before.
Yeah.
So we
What
had
the
to
fuck?
we had to use like a DJ mixing thing for the vocals.
What
and,
the
like,
fuck?
yeah, we had
Wait,
to
who mixed that night then?
Me, I was just like in the back, like turning the knob on like this big DDJ, like this tiny ass knob for the vocals.
Damn.
And yeah, that shit was crazy.
It was cool because it was like we had forgotten how people were supposed to react to music, and like that's a big thing of like the expectation not of the crowd to you, but you of the crowd as well.
Yeah.
And then in that show, like halfway through, people just started fucking raving and dancing and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is what it was about.
Damn.
And yeah, it kind of like reawakens how our perspective on it.
Are we good on time?
Okay. Okay, so you guys would say that show at the Drip was the best show you guys played? Like your favorite one that you played?
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
one of my favorite ones. It's one of my
Yeah,
favorite fucking
for
ones.
sure.
And then yeah, that's my favorite one.
Alright. Okay. Is there any specific venue or okay, I guess first question, like specific venue that you would want to play, and then maybe like a specific band that you would want to play with.
Like dream
Like dream
venue.
venue and dream band.
I'd want to play at the Electric Ballroom.
I don't know.
Where is that? It's like in Europe somewhere. It's
Oh.
it's where the Mars Volta played in like that fucking like legendary ass video.
Yeah.
Electric Ballroom.
Yeah, it's called the Electric Ballroom. It's just I don't know. It's just a fucking cool. I mean, mostly I want to
Yeah,
play
I
it
know
because
exactly what
Mars
you're
Volta
talking about,
played
yeah.
there.
I feel you.
For
It's
me,
just-
I
and
guess,
it's just like
yeah.
such a nice ass place.
It is really nice. I'd
Uh,
like Big Day Out in Australia.
Oh yeah, Big
Damn.
Day Out. in
That would be
Australia.
I've
fucking-
never
But this
heard
is
of
like these are like pipe dreams.
Yeah, Pipe Dreams.
Like
That's
the
fire, though.
most
Yeah.
tangible thing I'd say is like Revolution Live if they mix the sound right.
Oh, I feel it. Dude, that's funny.
Yeah.
I feel the exact same way. Just because I saw the black market thing. But also, alright, I want to say that that day of the black market, it probably like was not mixed right because there was like fucking 20 bands or some shit. And I was like, damn, alright.
Yeah, but
like,
it's like they fucked that shit up so bad. Like all you heard was like drums,
Okay, 'cause-
bass, and vocals.
I know that they can mix it super good because I saw the Hives there. I saw the Hives at Revolution Live. This was the first time I went to Revolution Live. And, dude, amazing show. Like, do you guys know the Hives?
No.
Dude, you probably do know. There's a song called Hate to Say I Told You So or Tick Tick Boom. They're like songs that are in
I've
movies.
heard
Like
tick 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 boom.
Yeah, that song. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
band, we saw them at Revolution Live, and it sounded amazing, and it was an amazing show. Cause, dude, honestly, as far as like live bands go, the Hives are like kind of one of the best live bands ever. Like the singer, he's like, bro, it's like he's leading a circus. It's fucking crazy. Like,
Damn.
but yeah, you guys should listen to Hives. But my point was that like that day they mixed them amazing.
Yeah.
So I was like,
okay.
so the day of the black market, I was like, all right, this is probably just because like they have to rush through everybody,
Yeah.
and also like I'm not gonna lie, like there's a lot of bands that don't know what to ask for in like mixing.
Yeah.
Like
Uh-huh.
there's times where like the sound guy will be like super like cooperative with you and like communicate, and like bands are just like, that sounds good enough. Like I'm pretty sure I could hear my bass.
Yeah.
And then like everybody in the crowd is like, I can't hear that bass at all. Or sometimes the opposite, where it's like, damn, all I hear is a fucking bass, or all I hear is the drums and I don't hear anything else. And it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like a mixture of all those things for like the Black Market Day.
Yeah.
But the Revolution Live would be sick
That
to
would
play.
be a cool venue.
Yeah. They're starting to like have more bands play there, I guess, because of the Black Market people.
yeah.
Which is cool. I don't know who runs that, but like the Black Market as an event is fucking sick, actually.
Yeah, we gotta hit them up.
Yeah. And okay, and then like a band that you'd want to play with, like
A dream band to play with?
What dream band to play with? Modern.
Damn, like a modern.
Well, I guess
I'd
you
fuck-
could pick
I'd
a
fuck-
modern one.
I'd
or
fuck
you
with
could
playing
pick-
with like Black Midi. That'd be so cool.
That'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I think they're like around our age, I think.
Yeah, or like King Gizzard. King Gizzard would be
Gizzard.
so cool to play with.
Yeah.
Like that'd be. They're coming to Miami too, and like
Yeah.
on
Are
the
you guys
18th.
going to that show?
Yeah, I got my ticket.
Yeah, me too.
Damn, I don't.
Franklin's going for sure.
Yeah. Fucking.
Okay, Black Midi or King Gizzard, and you.
As far as modern bands,
You
shit,
can pick an
I'd-
artist too. Like
I'd
you can pick
love
like
to-
someone like Bjork or whoever.
yeah, I'd love to play with like these fucking like crazy like Mono Neon, Corey Henry, Robert Glasper, like these crazy jazz guys. But like, in my opinion, on the forefront of what music is, like they're there.
That's
I'm not at that level, but if I could play with them, maybe I could absorb something.
I feel you. That's fire. Okay, just last question. We'll just end it on this. Like, do you guys have any upcoming shows or plans in like for the very near future for Do Not Air?
Yes. Wait, when's this coming out?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because like we got a show like next week, but I don't know if this.
Fuck it. Just say it anyways.
Yeah, on the February
Okay.
17th, we're gonna play at the Corner Warehouse, and the next day on the 18th.
Oh, okay. Wait. I know about that show because you guys are playing with Lagoon,
Bloom Dream,
Bloom Dream,
Graves,
Graves,
and Shiva.
and Shiva, and
Yeah.
that's like that band Shiva's first show.
Yeah, it's the band's first show.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
And then after that, it's Underground Coffee House. And then
When is Underground Coffee House and with who?
The day
Day after
on
with
the
Headfoam,
18th. And some other bands.
some other.
Oh, I think I saw the flyer for
Oh,
that.
and fuck, what's their name? I forgot their
Headfoam
name.
and Graves are in there, I think. Right?
Headfoam is in there. Graves isn't. Not Graves. But
Damn. Yeah, I'm blanking.
yeah, I don't know any of
Wait.
the other bands. Oh, there's like NGY.
Hold up. What is NGY? Fuck, I
It's just
thought I had
some
the
like
flyer.
rap rock band.
Uh-huh.
New
They're-
metal?
Yeah, I don't know.
New metal's back.
Okay, and then besides that, any other like upcoming news for Do Not Air? The song.
Yeah,
coming
we
out?
we
song's
got
coming out,
the
had a-
whole project coming out soon.
Yeah, we're doing
What
like a little
project?
EP that is just like all the songs that we've been releasing so far,
Maybe plus one.
plus one, and then
Wait, so how many songs and does it have a name like the E EP?
doesn't have a name yet. I might name it what the song coming out right now is gonna be called, which is How to Perform Convulsion Therapy,
Uh huh.
and I might name it that because that's dope.
Okay.
And then we also got a music video coming out for that song Latex Pyre.
Latex what?
Latex Pyre.
Latex Prior.
Pyre.
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 Latex Pyre.
Yeah.
All right, fire.
And it's gonna have like, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be like some cool shit.
And apart from that, I'm going to Argentina in March, so
Yeah.
don't expect us for like a
No,
month.
do not air for like a month.
You're gonna be in
Yeah.
Argentina for a month?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's going
are
back.
You, are you visiting family or something? Or?
Yeah, the whole 9 yards. I haven't been there in like over a decade, so
Damn, that's crazy.
it's gonna be a trip.
When was the last time you went?
2010, when I was like 10, so
That's crazy.
I don't remember anyone.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
even,
about it.
yeah, barely speak Spanish, but it'll be lit.
You barely speak Spanish?
I speak okay, but
Oh, okay. You speak Spanish like
Yeah,
normally?
I speak pretty good Spanish. He
Oh.
speaks good Spanish. He's being humble.
Oh, okay.
not,
okay.
but not like
Is it like a little bit like
livable.
butchered?
it's like Spanglish, you know.
Oh, okay, I feel you, yeah.
Like, yeah, like I'll say like in a Spanish sentence.
Okay. I feel
Estaba como like yendo al Publix, like something like that.
you. Do you have a thick Argentinian accent?
Nah, I have like a Cuban accent with it,
Bruh.
but I say sh.
No, you don't.
You
Do
know?
you have a, accent? Do you have a thick Argentinian
Yeah, I
accent?
do.
Yeah.
Like if like people say like, are you Argentinian?
Nah, he actually is like, no, boludo, ¿cómo puedes
You
hacer
say
eso?
boludo?
Yeah, I say.
Yeah, he's the he's dead ass.
Idiota.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It's a very stern accent.
That's funny. Alright, fire. I guess we'll just wrap it up on that note.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how to end it. Catch us next time on Post Television. Thank you.
Peace.
Yeet.
All right, see ya.
Let's go watch Jackass.
Is it still recording the video? Yeah. Alright, hey. Damn, bro, how long is it? I feel like my computer's not gonna be able to take this shit.